Listen, let me get to this first topic, right? I know we was talking earlier, all right, about poly relationships. So, do y'all think more people or more women should be open to the idea of poly relationships?
I could start. I definitely think more women should be open to it for the simple fact, just
I love her.
in the way that we're going right now. Guys are like always cheating. Women are always cheating.
Oh, okay.
So
Hold on, do
feel
let her talk.
No, it's equal. Like both men and women do cheat, you know. But I feel like it adds spice to the bedroom, but it do need to be like an understanding, like in that, like you guys have to genuinely want to be in it, like want to love each other and like have fun and make.
Sure, how we gonna do that if y'all be lying? But it's all good.
But that's where communication comes in.
Right.
There you go. You trying to shut it down.
I'm saying,
Hey, don't interrupt her.
my apologies.
Word, go ahead.
My fault.
Go ahead, keep preaching.
Yeah, but that's it though.
Oh, that's it. I agree.
Okay, what's your thoughts?
I wouldn't necessarily say they have to be more open, but you just have to look at the reality of the situation. Like, especially in Atlanta, men are outnumbered by the women here. So the competition is fierce. So you got to be realistic. Like, it's going to be women throwing coochie at women, these men left and right. So when it does happen, I feel like the women need to like have a mentality like is kind of expected. So not necessarily that they should put up with it.
So you think it's like a Atlanta thing, or
It
it's like?
shouldn't be. No, it's definitely not an Atlanta thing.
Oh, okay.
No, not in.
I feel like most guys like the idea.
Facts.
Y'all
Absolutely.
Y'all don't like the idea of having two women?
Yeah, I think that's where I think most men like the idea of two women because they think from a sexual aspect. Oh, I get to have
Absolutely.
sex with two women.
But
They're
it's
not
more to it
realizing
than
that they
sex.
gotta cater to their feelings. That's
Exactly.
two women
Two different
PMSing.
women.
Like you got to entertain two women, provide for two different women. I think most men think
Yo, when
sexually only.
when they periods sync up, I mean, you only gotta deal with both of them for the week, and you good.
And not only that, like you have to keep it equal. What you do for one, you
gotta do for the other. Yeah.
It's gonna cause conflict.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
Are the men willing? Are they in a position where they can give both women the same thing?
Can we? I mean, we eliminating the part where the women accept the fact that they are making each other's happy and not that man happy at the same time as well. I mean, we could talk about how y'all like to fucking rub y'all clits together for 1,000 hours, but what about that man happiness?
$1,000 on live.
Right.
That shit for a minute. Like,
I'm just saying.
Men out of it.
Because I mean,
Also
even,
Boosie
even when
shit?
you said it, you started saying women on women. You women love women love men, but they love women
Girls
as
like
well.
girls,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
What about the men that just love women? What are we getting? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all only getting what y'all want to get because y'all do what y'all want to do.
No.
anyway.
I want more than the pussy. I got that.
I mean, yeah, of
you got that. You clearly getting that.
But like, I honestly know, and I feel like when y'all cheat, it's not always about the sex. Maybe
It's not cheating if we
Maybe y'all
together.
getting attention from somewhere else. Like,
I shouldn't be worrying about getting attention somewhere else if you making me happy.
well, that's good to hear. Cause like, I mean, some guys do feel that way, and some guys don't. Some guys rather just have more than one. Some guys actually do. So
I think women use that excuse so they don't have to accept the fact that what they're lacking in. They could talk about, oh, you going stepping out. What are you doing to keep that man happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we dive into the fact that I'm not condoning any cheating or any stepping out, but what are you doing that got that man stepping out of his,
Why is it always something that a woman's doing? Why is it not something that a man, like that's something in him?
Everything is on the man. I got to protect, provide, do everything else for you. You got to tell me what you doing. I need to know what you doing. I know what the fuck I got to do. You telling me every fucking day. I don't get no breaks.
Who benefits in a poly relationship?
Huh?
Everybody's supposed
I
to
think the
benefit.
women even you have less of a load. You got somebody helping you. I don't got nobody helping me pay the bills. Ain't no other nigga there.
So
I'm in the poly
it's an
relationship.
even playing street all the way around.
It's not even. If it's hard on me, I gotta please two women. I gotta pay for two women. Huh?
Do the women not have their job? Did they have to?
yeah,
pay?
I'm confused.
Okay, so we got to answer the fact that women pay for anything that they want
Yes,
to do.
I mean, I'm gonna pay for stuff regardless. Like that's just me, period. Because I don't want nobody to ever say like they did nothing for me, did none of that, none of that. That's not happening. Like if you want to look out, look out. But I'm still gonna make sure.
It's not looking out. We a team.
We are a team. But
Wait,
at the
wait.
end of
It's
the
not
day-
looking out.
think-
We handling
I think
business.
we need to define what kind of relationships we talk about. So in a poly relationship that you're referring to, right? You mean where all three people is working and contributing to the household?
Yes, why not?
Okay.
It could be that way. way. And if it's another way too, then why not? Like, I feel like it's open all around. Like, I feel like men and women, like, it's not about who's right, who's wrong. Like, they both have their right and wrongs. Like, I'm not against that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, we have to communicate. We have to come together. We have to have a conversation. And we have to make some shit shake. Like, at the end of the day, like, I have faults just like you have faults, just like women have faults and men do. Like, yours is not better than mine, mine's not better than yours not worse than mine, and same vice versa. You feel me? But like, why not get your own bag? Like, I like getting my own bag. I like being creative to get my own bag. I feel most women are moving into that state where they're like, they're happy getting their own money. But who don't love having money come from somewhere else? Just like if a woman gift you stuff or supported you, like you want the same thing.
Right.
I feel like it should be open both ways. I don't feel like men should just be doing everything. And I say that, like, I'm a female of 5 brothers, so maybe I look at shit differently. I don't know.
Yeah,
That plays a factor.
that's definitely a factor.
Most women
And
are
I have
not
a
thinking
son,
like that.
So I don't know. So I definitely back my men up. Like, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? But like, we just have to agree that we both have flaws. Like,
Yeah, I think that makes more. Those relationships is kind of making more sense in this generation, because we just had a show, and every time we ask women, what percentage of women do you think are bisexual or gay, right? And it's always a high percentage. Even women will agree that. Yeah, I think
80,
80 to 90% of women are bi, or they have an attraction for another woman, or they have a sexual thought about doing something to another woman. Like, you know what I mean? So if that's the case, you know what I mean? And then we already know that men are just, they want to be with multiple women. Like, you know what I mean? Rather, obviously, unfortunately, some men cheat. Some men just genuinely want to be with multiple women. They want to take care of multiple women. Like, you know what I mean? So I think everybody has that conversation, that all parties is on the same page. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do feel like when men have this conversation, they only thinking about sex.
Yeah,
like, I promise
absolutely.
you, most men is only thinking about sex. They're not thinking about providing for 2 women. They're not thinking about the whole concept of catering to their emotions, being like, I don't think a lot of men are thinking like, they just think it's sexual. Like, that's what I'm just, in my experience.
In different cultures, they probably view it differently though. Because you really have cultures out there where you really have cultures out there where like men do actually have multiple wives and like want to take care of their wives, and they have like they enjoy doing that. You know what I mean? So like I just feel like it just depends on like you, who you are, your culture, and like what you believe in. Like, it's no right or wrong to this shit. Like it's no handbook to life. Like
So I'm clearly you will be in a polygamous not polygamous, poly relationship.
I'm open to it. I'm not saying that's like my first choice, but I love women just as much as I love men. So it doesn't even feel me. I'm just open to like whatever comes my way and whatever I'm comfortable with.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
And that's okay. That's you.
Yeah, that is me. Yeah.
Why
I think because if I gotta compete with that woman, you know what I'm saying?
How are you
competing with a woman?
Because women express their thoughts and opinions with emotion. And maybe she might understand you better than I am. And you might take that experience as a competing situation. I'm a man. I'm going to think like a man. And yeah, I want to make you happy. But I can't think like a woman. She could. Yeah. She got to upper on me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm trying to compete. But I don't know if you put us in that position where you're going to be choosing one, she clearly got the upper hand. Yeah. A lot of men probably wouldn't even accept that. But I would say like, yo, she might get them, you know what I mean? She might get you different than I can. She's speaking woman code.
Is he right? You really over there thinking like, I don't know. Like, what's up?
You ever left a man?
Damn.
You left a man for a woman before?
Huh?
Is that insecurity?
It depends, because the way she looking, at first I was like, all right.
I'm saying what Drew said. Is that like insecurity?
At first I was thinking it might be an aspect of insecurity, but the way that her face was like, damn. It had me like, wait.
I left a nigga for a woman.
Where? So I was like,
I'm saying like,
because
is this how he felt?
Because the way I'm thinking is like, all right, if she's fulfilling those needs, maybe I could fill other needs for her. You know what I mean? So if I could do that.
As a man, I would never want to say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is what she's good at. I'm the nigga that paid the bills. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
But you only been in monogamous relationships. You know what I mean? Polyamorous relationships is different. You know what I mean? It's different needs being fulfilled by different people. So if she's fulfilling these needs for her, that's less work on me.
I don't give a fuck what you is. You know, if you're a human, that whether we lie or not, you know, that part is very important. You get what I'm saying? It almost determines the respect level you would have for the other person.
That's
I
good.
gotta be real. Like, no matter what, a woman is still a woman and a man is still a man.
There we go.
I'm
man.
gonna just leave it at that right
Yeah.
there.
There you
Like,
go.
A woman is still a woman, and
I
a
would
man
hope
is still
so.
a man. So, like, okay, granted, like, you could fulfill a girl emotionally, but at the end of the day, like, when girls have sex, what are they using? Dildos.
In tongues.
Like-
And you know what they say?
So,
I don't bust. That's what they say.
okay, that went over my head. So.
I heard them say it before.
You
know what I'm saying?
real quiet right here. What you got to say? What you got to say? You got.
I'm
Can
no,
you
I'm
get-
good.
can you
Like
get with
I can't get with
want your
nobody
man to
touching on my
yourself.
man. I can't get with nobody kissing on my man. I can't get with like I'm not. that
Everything
type
is
of
touch
chick. Like,
or your man, right? But what about if they touching on you?
but see,
Damn.
the thing is about
Damn, it's different.
No.
She said, I don't mind getting my pussy licked on.
No, she's saying okay.
her
'Cause
man to
I
do
have right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if we're both like in this together and we both understand what each other need,
Yeah.
I don't need to step outside of that. I don't get the point in doing that. If we're both making sure we handling shit together, if we're both making sure that each other's straight,
No
what I
need for
a
no
female for?
outside.
Right. Like what I need a female for.
But-
I am a female myself. I'm good. Like I'm in my skin. I'm in my body. I'm
You
good.
can't lick your own coochie, I'll tell you that.
But you like
I mean,
females.
I've had females do it. I'm not.
I'm just
I've
saying, but
been
you
there,
can't
done
do
that.
it, so you would
like,
need another person.
Yeah, in my man.
Alright.
Exactly.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
So who's better in your experience? Like,
Okay, so if we're gonna ask that question,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna be
A woman.
A woman, yes, a woman, right?
What I told
But
y'all niggas,
women-
y'all niggas want to challenge?
But women also understand.
Who can eat better than a cat with a cat?
I
Talking about
ain't challenging that.
meow.
I asked the question and I was gonna be honest, but yes,
I appreciate that
She's
honesty.
not saying she want to be with a woman.
right.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. How people fulfill different. Know what I mean, know what I mean, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question real quick? If you could say a woman, you know, women eat your shit better, right? Would you say that wouldn't be tempting for you to get your shit eaten if you know it's gonna be better from a woman? That's just how niggas feel when we get our dick sucked from a girl that's an eater. You get what I'm saying? We want a better eater.
Yeah, but you gotta realize y'all will only be getting that from a woman. Like y'all wouldn't
Yeah.
know it from any other state.
We cool with that.
So,
No deal. We cool with that.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I just feel
Want to
like
double down on that? Where's the eaters?
it's a different.
Where is the
you get to
eater?
experience both.
not to cut you off, but I feel like you could teach somebody. Like if they're not
Facts.
very good,
Yeah,
you
facts.
can tell them
Facts.
what to do and they can get better.
But men don't want to hear that though.
No,
They don't want to hear that they're not
women,
good at it.
Women elaborate
Some
on
men,
that?
Some men.
I feel like so, yeah.
No. You gotta explain because a lot of women don't know if they're getting pleasured. So how are you expecting a man to understand you getting pleasured
I
if
feel
you
like-
don't know how to express that?
No, I feel like a lot of women, if a man's not hitting that spot, they won't even give him a chance to redeem himself. They on to the next. So
So how's that a man for? How we know? How we can fix it? I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's gonna pick it up regardless.
Oh, okay.
Would you like, yo,
So,
babe, like, shit, good,
If
like,
you telling me I'm doing it good and I'm doing it right, you making all these noises. Yeah. You get. I'm thinking I'm doing a good job. You ain't telling me I did it wrong. How would I know I need to fix it?
if you don't get no splashing waterfall, you do a
So
good
I
job.
think I did a good job, and I still need to find out how to fix
Well,
it.
she's lying at
Yeah.
that point.
You can
So is that my fault or hers?
No,
It's
I mean,
her
fault,
but she's not
should
being
open her
honest.
mouth and
So
say
I
it.
should read her mind and figure this out.
Nah.
no,
No.
I don't know.
definitely
That's what
not.
I'm saying.
No.
If she wants to be pleasured and get that, then she's got to be
She-
Yeah, a female was
communication.
gonna- right.
All right, we gonna play this back.
This nigga got something against that shit. Like,
Yeah, for real.
listen, man.
Somebody told you wasn't good, you.
Oh,
I ain't the box eater 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, work on.
goes your
You gotta work on your craft, my
Right
bud.
there. Ladies and gentlemen, there goes your
I'm a dog. I ain't a cat.
learn. You ain't
Right, you ain't
communicating.
telling me.
son. Listen.